Elite here, and I'm going to bring you the first video in this series. It's called How to Win at FIFA, and I'm going to give you the top 5 formations that you can use for your team. And we're just going to get started at number 5 is the 4-2-3-1, and it's the second one of the 4-2-3-1s. And so you have a 4 defensive players, and what I like to do is I always want to have 4 defensive players. If you have 3, it makes way too easy to go down the sidelines and cross it in, and then if having 5, I mean the left wing back and the right wing back basically aren't even defenders. They're more of like right mids, and they don't really help defensively. So you always want to have 4 defenders, and that's why that defense is good. Now, you also have 2 center defensive mids, and obviously I don't have a team that fits the center defensive mids. This is my Bundesliga team. But you have 2 center defensive mids, which will definitely help on defense. And you'll be surprised if you've never run, formations with 2 center defensive mids, is that they actually do help you on attack, but they're always there on defense. And then you have the center offensive midfielder, the right mid, and the left mid, and that really, really works with this team in particular, just because I have 2 really fast left mids, a really good all-around Gundogan with 82 pace, 84 passing, and 87 dribbling, really good for getting out to the left mid, right mid, and then crossing it into Mandzukic with that 92 heading. So that's why this one is number 5. It's a pretty good one, not the best, but it's a pretty good formation. Alright guys, this is the 4th best formation you can use in FIFA. It doesn't really fit with my Bundesliga team, but it is a pretty good formation for if you were to have faster strikers. Now I have Mandzukic and Gomez, who are really there to get the cross in and head the ball in. But if you were to have, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, he's really quick. If you were to have a Serie A team, it would work really well with Barbo, and just faster strikers. You get the point. It does have that 4 back I was talking about, and a lot of midfielders. No outside midfielders, however, and that's why it doesn't work for the strikers crossing it in very well. But if you were to pass it around this little diamond right here with Kroos, Götze, Schweinsteiger, Meyer. If you were to pass it around there, eventually get that run going with the faster strikers, it'd be really good for through balls and whatnot. So we're going to move on to number 3. The 3rd best formation in FIFA 14 is the 4-3-3, and it's the 3rd option of the 4-3-3. And what I like about this, obviously the 4 defenders, and then it's got 2 center defensive mids. These right back and left back, if you were to have, faster ones, Alaba, I actually have Pizek, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he's a really good for this formation because they're quick. They can be used more as actually right mids because you have these center defensive mids that can stay back if you were to ever push up with these guys, all the way up there and crossing it in. You're always going to have 2 people in the middle, whether it's, the striker in the right wing or the striker in the left wing. And obviously you're going to need a really good passer for the center mid right here. But this would work well with this Bundesliga team, I think. And actually, it does work well. I've played with it before. And so that's the 3rd best formation in FIFA 14. Alright guys, the 2nd best formation to use is the 4-1-2-1-2, and it's the 2nd option of that formation. And this is a really good formation. It's obviously got the 4 back. I'm going to have that on every single one. That's one of the most important things you're going to need is 4 back. You got to have a left back center, 2 center backs, and a right back. And this one also has a center defensive midfielder. This is one of the most brick walls of a defense formation you can have in FIFA. It's got 5 defenders, basically. It's got, all the way up to the center mid, and then the center mids right here are also defensive. They're more of defensive center mids. They can be used to offensive, but they're more defensive center mids. And so sometimes you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people defending at once, and it's not like the ball's gonna be on your side for the whole time. You can use these center mids to take it outside. They can almost be used as right mids and left mids, if you want them to, and take it up, cross it into these guys, or you can play it to, your center offensive midfielder, play a through ball if you got some faster strikers. So that's the second best formation in FIFA, and we're going to move on to the best formation. Alright guys, the number 1 formation to use in FIFA is the 4-5-1 formation. It has 4 back, center mid, right mid, 2 center attacking mids, left mid, and striker. Let me tell you why this is by far the best formation in FIFA. You have the 4 back, along with a center mid, who play defense for you nearly all the time. But Schweinsteiger, I score plenty of goals with him, as I use this formation nearly every single game because it's just that good. Schweinsteiger scores plenty of goals for me. Off, volleys coming out to the 18, and, I can pass it back to the 18 whenever I want. He's always there on attack. But when I'm getting caught on a fast break, I find the center mid always back, slowing the attack down just enough time for the left back and the right back to get back. And the offense, if you have fast outside mids, along with a striker who can head the ball in, it's unstoppable. You have Royce with a 91 pace, Blaszczykowski with a 93 pace, Mandzukic with a 92 heading. You take them down to the sidelines, cross it in from the corner, it's nearly an impossible stopped attack. You score most of the time from an attack like that. And along with the center attacking midfielders that are just adding on to the attack, they use up defenders that mark them. And if you playing against a team with, let's say they have 4 back. Most teams have 4 back. You can take it. They take up defenders. Their center mids will be taken up, by the striker, or by Schweinsteiger, and that's 6 on attack, maybe 5 defense. You're gonna win that more times than not. Get a shot off at least. So that's why this formation is such a good formation in FIFA 14, because it got defensive. You got 4 back with the center mid, and it's got 6 attacking whenever you need it. That's why this formation is so good. I hope you guys did enjoy this video and it helped you out a little bit. If it did help you out, go ahead and help me out by leaving a like and subscribing. Go ahead and leave a comment, why don't you? Just, I'll reply to every single comment on this video, so go ahead and leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.